How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with you. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. How you doing, YouTube? How you doing, YouTube? I tried to switch it up with the same words. What are you going to do? Anyway, how you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Fox Farm. It's our Hearthbound. This is a robust porter. This comes courtesy of my boy Max. We're drinking this shit. Robust porter from Fox Farm. Sounds like it's going to suck a lot. Yeah. If you, honestly, and this is not me just trying to be like, you know, kissing ass or whatever, but if you told me right now, somebody, you've never had that beer from them before, and you could have a robust porter from any brewery, what would it be? I'd probably say Fox Farm. So I'm kind of excited for this. And it's a style, honestly, I think it's a little bit, maligned. It's a really great style. And to me, robust porter means a more robust porter. Oh, no shit, Sherlock. But not only are they a very nice style, I think they actually age quite well. Well, you know, 6.5 is a little bit low on the robust side, but once you get up there towards 8, these, I mean, Smutty Nose. Smutty Nose Robust Porter aged. It's one of the best ageable beers I've ever had. Let's put it that way. Label-wise, it's Fox Farm. What's what they do. There's a big log of wood there. And, yeah. Looks like a stout more than a porter. Rich, dark, pinky finger. We have malted malt, ball-colored head. Big, bold. Let's get a nose. I mean, that's robust. Not to, like, be too on the nose. I mean, chocolate galore. No shit, Sherlock stuff. Chocolate galore. And a little bit of soft, kind of lactosey vibes. It's probably more of an addition. I don't believe there's lactose in here. But there's this cool kind of smoky / spicy thing that reminds me of like a chicory would. Like some kind of root or herb or chicory root or that kind of thing going on. It has something added to it. Something a little bit extra. It adds this little bit of extra spice, a little bit of kind of, when I say spice, not like, you know, cinnamon spice, more like cooking herby kind of spiciness. Chicory keeps coming to mind. It's a subtle, smoky kind of woodiness. What's that? What's the Brazilian wood? Cassara bark? Like that kind of vibe going on. You know, that's kind of more cinnamony. Yeah, I dig it. It smells robust. I know I keep saying the goddamn words, but it doesn't smell like 6.5. It smells more like 8, pushing double digits. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, that's really smoky charry. I did not expect that. There's a big, huge roasted component to this, but it just gets a little bit too over its heels. You know, it gets a little bit too burnt. It's like when you get like a nice roasted coffee, like a dark roasted coffee, like in a mood for dark roasted coffee. That's my jam. You drink it, and it's just a little bit too burnt. Yeah. I'm kind of scared right now, to be perfectly honest with you, because this might be the first Fox Farm beer I'm not like even mediocrely like gaga about. Yeah, I dug the nose, man. Love the mouthfeel. Like what it's given me, but that toasted portion of the show is burnt, and that burntness brings along a little bit of the metallic astringency I get. I think that's in there outside of that burntness, but when you add that overly roasted, overly toasted, burnt kind of characteristic to the malt, it's just a little bit too kind of sideways for me. Yeah. God damn. I did not go into this beer expecting me not to be head over heels. It's kind of fun, actually. It's like, you know, in Rocky IV when he eventually hits Drago and he bleeds, and his corner man's like, he's fucking real. He's a fucking man. He fucking bleeds. It's kind of like that thing going on, but with Fox Farm. So now I can just fucking, all the Russians will chant Rocky in USA, and the Cold War will be over. And yeah, if only. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, it's not an overtly negative beer. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, make a face like it's disgusting or anything like that. I'm not that kind of asshole. But it just has this kind of over burntness. It's just not for me. I mean, it almost, the combination of how that roasted malt and how aggressive it is, in combination with that bittering, it starts to verge into kind of like Rosh beer territory, because there is a smokiness with it, but it doesn't get smoky enough to kind of bring it all home. So yeah, tis what it is. Be a overly robust porter. See what I did there? Let's talk about it. Is this one of the better robust porters I've had as of late? No. Yeah, mouthfeel is cool. I like the level of sweetness. It's not overly sweet, but yet it's not sweet. I like what chocolate's being thrown off there. That soft mouthfeel in combination with that oatiness gives you that soft little lactose-esque kind of vibe. Just when I get to the roasted part of it, that roasted malt thing, just too aggressive to the point where it's just a little bit too much for me. That'd be me. Value and availability on this thing, no idea. Max, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like your bittering, your porters, your stouts, your Russian Imperial stouts to be overtly bittering, I think if you're a fan of like old Rasputins and their overtly bittering beers, when you get diving into this, you can find a lot you could really get down with. But if you're susceptible to that little bit of metallic astringency that I am, once you combine that with an overly burnt, and I keep saying burnt, I know it's a very harsh word to use, but that's how it comes off to me. So if you like to toe that line on your dark roasted coffees and foods and stuff like that, but you can go a little bit too far and you're like, yeah, that's a little too much for me, then it might not be your favorite beer. But if you like your stuff bittering, roasty, and ultra toasty, there you go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. I know Drago will, as will Rocky and Mickey and whoever his drunk friend was. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review down there. If you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of Rocky 4 right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.